binoculars at home. But do your binoculars take video? I don't think so. Maybe you have a camcorder. Maybe you have a video camera. Is your video camera also binoculars? No. For the person who has everything, or for someone who loves wildlife, or going to sporting events, or you just like looking at luscious landscapes, you're gonna be sightseeing, you're gonna be taking a cruise, you're biking, you're hiking, you wanna look for dolphins like I love to do here in Florida, well, you need the Zoom Camcorder from Vivitar. 12-time digital zoom, 5-time optical power zoom. This has night vision. This has a spotlight. This takes 16 megapixel camera photos. And it's all here today. This is an incredible buy. $443 value. We're doing for one day and one day only at $99.99. You can even choose your color because not everybody wants binoculars in black or camo green, but we have those for you. We also have it in red, we have it in this purple, and we have it in a blue. You're getting 5 flex pay on everything today. You're getting interest-free monthly payments as low as $20. This sells out every single season. It is the coolest thing you've ever seen. Lori Leland's also the coolest cat we'll ever have here in the studio. Here she comes. She's so excited. Lori Leland, not your first presentation on HSN. In more than 20 years, you've been a big part of our HSN family, and not our first presentation of a Vivitar camcorder. We've presented these before,
right.
But if you are looking for like the ultimate Dad's Day, Father's Day gift, this is it. Let me just kind of break down the value really quickly, and then she's gonna tell you why everybody loves these. The value is impressive. Let me walk over here and I could read these tiny little numbers to you.
I know.
$443, yeah, that's good, but just the camcorder, $250. You're getting the SD card, you're getting the software, you're getting the case, you're getting everything you need to get started. Don't spend $443 when we can give you the best of the best for $99.99. These are flying. I'm just gonna warn you, shop early. Think about everyone in your family, because this one has, I think, one of my favorite features of all, Lori, and that's where you look and what you see. This really a unique way to think about binoculars.
It is. Look, I'm using them right now. You wouldn't think, right? Because typically when you get binoculars home, you think you're gonna look through here and you think you have to hold it up to your eyes and you can't see anything else around you. With these, flip them around, and I do recommend this for Dad for Father's Day. This is absolutely what he wants. If he loves gadgets, if he loves the outdoors, if he just wants to capture fun things the kids are doing, if they're playing sports and he wants to relive those memories over and over again, this is gonna be the perfect gift for Dad. But here's how you use these. These are your optics, and this is actually your focus right here. So on the other side, I'm just gonna spin them around. You have this big, bright, beautiful 2.4-inch high-definition screen, and that's how you're gonna be able to view all of your images. You're gonna be able to see everything that's happening. Well, you can do that with traditional binoculars, right? You can see what's going on with binoculars and see a great distance. This is really gonna be amazing for you at about 250 to 300 meters. So super far away, this really excels. And you know what that is? Nearly 3 football fields. But what you can then do with the touch of one button right here is you're capturing that video, and not just any video, Sarah. This is 2.7K, so it's quad high definition. Double at least the resolution, the quality of 1080p. So if you've seen 1080p, oh my gosh, looks good, right? We think it's good. We've been jumping up and down and screaming about 1080p for a long time now, but guess what? Something better has come along. Now you can see, look at this. Look at how crisp and beautiful and bright and clear that is. It just adds better resolution. So all of your images look better. The smile on your grandmother's face, the dolphins as they're splashing in the water. Maybe you're gonna take this on your summer travels. We're actually headed out on a cruise to Alaska. We're doing an Alaskan cruise.
Oh, you have to have these for an Alaskan cruise.
I'm gonna bring them, because girl, we're whale watching. Yes.
Right.
And you know what?
Grizzly bears?
All
you
of the things.
You wanna keep your distance.
I mean, I would like to shoot as far away as possible from the grizzlies, right? That's the smart thing to do. And can I also say my eyesight is really lousy. Like, it's terrible. So when my husband says something like, oh my gosh, Landon's about to do a golf swing here, you've got to watch the ball, it's gonna land right by the cup, right by the hole. I'm like looking at my husband going, are you serious? You know me, right? I can't see that. I can't see the ball. I can't see the hole. I can't see anything on the golf course. Now I can. Now I can watch my son. I can watch him swing. I can capture the ball as it goes up into the air. I can do it all, and I don't have to hold something up to my eyes. So this is amazing, shooting video, taking pictures with the touch of one button. So what it means to you is, now not only are you able to see it, if you need that visual assistance like I do, you're able to capture it and then live it back over and over and over again for a lifetime.
Okay, blues are bestseller, believe it or not, and is that also one of our most limited colors? It is now. Okay, red is also very limited. We have fewer than 500 remaining in the red, fewer than 800 now in the red. I love that green though. If you've got a hunter, fisherman, they love that kind of camo green, that kind of army green color. Very cool for all of your summer adventures. The black is also a classic, can't go wrong. But when we do something like this that gives you so many cool features all in one little toy, that's pretty amazing. It is a camera, it's your binoculars. Oh, but wait, it's also taking a video of anything that you're looking at. Here's what I love. Have you ever tried to, you know, look at that bald eagle and you say, oh, let me get my binoculars and find the eagle? And you're like,
that's so true.
Wait, is that the tree? You're like, I can't find it because they're so darn hard to find. What if you were looking at a screen, a nice big screen that you can hold away from your eyes? You can adjust it. So whether I'm looking at Lori or across the studio at our amazing crew, it is so easy to go, oh,
yeah,
there it is. And not only can I see the bald eagle, I can click record, and now I'm taking a video at the same time. Lori, I've done this because I love a little bird watching.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, a little bit of a bird nerd. So I've taken traditional binoculars, looking through it, and then tried to hold up my camera on my phone.
Emily was
Doesn't
talking
really
about that
work.
today. She was talking
Does
about how
not
she
work.
was on a trip holding up the binoculars and trying to shoot the phone through. I was like,
don't even try.
She said, it doesn't work. Just exactly what you said. And guess what? My son just recently from family members got a little bird watching book.
Oh,
and we were
cute.
really into it for a while. They're using the binoculars and then going and taking pictures and then identifying the birds. I got to get that book back out. He absolutely loved that. He kind of went through a phase, but I think we're going to do it again. Let me show you a few of the still pictures because these are gorgeous. 16 megapixels. And keep in mind your zoom here. You're getting 5 times optical zoom. You don't get that with your cell phone. Cell phones don't have optical zoom. They just have digital zoom, and you're lucky if you get 4X. This is 5 times optical plus 12 times digital. So we can go from a picture like this all the way up close to a picture that looks like this. We can go from this little picture of my puppy that you can barely see in this little tiny spot. Sarah, can you just see if I posted this on social media, people would be like, is that a squirrel? What is that? Like, you don't even know what that is. Take a look. Look at my scruffy little puppy with her little ears. This is copper. Now that is a picture you would be proud to post, and beautiful, beautiful image quality because it's Vivitar. And by the way, Vivitar, they are an incredible global brand. They've been innovating since 1938. They really have perfected optics in photography, and they're the #1 supplier worldwide of cameras and camcorder equipment. So we trust them with our precious family memories. My guy out on the soccer field, I feel like I can never sit close to where he's like, you know, kicking a goal and all of that. Look at this shot I got. Just, you know, I had him pose for me real quick, but he was all the way across the soccer field.
Wow.
You can see so far here. You can see about 3 football fields away with this technology. Oh, and it also has infrared night vision, so you can see in pitch darkness too, which is pretty amazing.
So let's give you a quick update. These have been very popular all day long. There's actually only one more presentation, and that is if there are any remaining. That's not till, I think, until 9 p.m. So let's get this out to you. Let's cross this off your list right now. Know someone who's going on a trip. Maybe it's you. This is for you. If you love watching wildlife, if you love going to sporting events, I mean, even if you go to a concert, you want to see your favorite superstar, megastar, rock band, you know, all those outdoor summer concerts, you could actually be looking at it through this incredible big screen and pressing the record button at the same time. Then you can basically relive the moment like you were there, but a football field closer. So we have the black, we have the green. Last call on the red and the purple. I know these are going very, very quickly. However, it might be the blue that sells out in this presentation, knowing at the current moment, blue is our best seller. Try it out for $20. I mean, for $20, you get this home. You've got the next 5 months to pay this off interest-free. If for some reason you don't love it, you can return it, but it really gives you everything you need. There is no other place to get this Vivitar Camcorder Binocular set. So it's like a true 3-in-1. We've got the case, we've got the camcorder itself with all the accessories, the chargers, the plugs, the cords, the cables. You're even getting the SD card. You can pop out that SD card. You can put it in your computer. You can take it and print out those great photos. And then, of course, the software alone, $443. It's like $343 off. So think about what you're saving here today. The fact that it has night vision, I mean, this is an impressive little device, Lori. And I love that people are thinking about all the great ways to use it, not just during the day, but at night.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of great ways to use it, and I would be bragging about this gorgeous tripod, but it's sold out. So we're gonna take you inside the Vivitar. These are absolutely amazing. Take a look at the view screen right here. Really beautiful, nice visual, even all the way across the room, and this is really far away. So this is your 2.7K. Now I'm gonna go ahead and press the zoom button right here. Again, this has that digital zoom of 12X. You also have an optical zoom of 5X. So this is gonna get you in closer than you can even see with the naked eye. There were so many things that I've been able to spot that, Sarah, I couldn't even see with my eyes, which is crazy. So look at this. We can see right here, we've got that little box with the words viewable on that camera box. So I'm gonna zoom back out again, and again, you can just focus this as needed, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So now we're gonna zoom out. Love how easy this is to use. It's just a couple of buttons, and I'll take you on a quick tour here in just a moment. But having eyes in the dark is also a really cool feature of this with 7 different levels of that infrared night vision. If you guys want to lower the studio lights here in a second, we'll go ahead and show that to you because it is so impressive. What you're going to be able to do, and we're bringing them really, really low, so those studio lights are completely off. That looks pretty good, actually, because you're still getting a really nice visual here. But all you do is touch one button. This is going to illuminate, just takes a second here to adjust, but now you can see in black and white that very, very beautiful visual that is your infrared night vision. I'm gonna just touch that focus right here. We're gonna be able to zoom in a bit as well. And I think, I think I turned it off, sorry. It's so dark in here, I couldn't see what I was doing. Let me just touch this button and press it and turn it back on again. Love that nice, big, bright, bold welcome screen that is so pretty. So I'm gonna touch that button and look at this. So we're gonna find, I think Sarah's here. Oh my gosh, look, there she is. You look amazing. Well, I can't frame it up, so there we go. Look, oh my gosh, and it is totally dark in here. I can see that this is Sarah. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so we can zoom in. We can do that. Now I'm on level 3 of that night vision, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, so it depends on how much illumination you want on there. But again, look at this, just the ability to be able to zoom in even closer. I can see her, she's doing her little dance. She's looking so cute on camera. I can absolutely tell, right, that is Sarah Anderson, even in total and complete pitch darkness. So if you're doing maybe a neighborhood watch or you're checking the neighborhood for critters at night, I love the fact that you're gonna be able to see even if it's dark outside, and I mean completely and totally dark. This studio is so dark, I couldn't even see you were over there. I just happened to see movement, and I'm like, I wonder if Sarah jumped in the shot. That was so funny.
Yeah, sneak it up on you. I will tell you what, if you are going outdoors this summer, you're gonna be camping, you're gonna be biking, you're gonna be hiking, you're gonna be fishing. I love the idea that you could bring these with you. Now, I have traveled with binoculars before, and I almost fell over, they were so heavy.
Right.
Especially the way that they kind of dig into your neck when you have the strap around your neck.
Exactly.
I said, I was so uncomfortable. I put them back into my backpack. And then of course, if they're in your backpack, you can't really enjoy using them. These are very lightweight. They're what, less than 2 pounds. So they're not those heavy kind of industrial strength binoculars that maybe you've seen in the past, that maybe you've tried in the past. They're also not the binoculars where you're like, trying to adjust, trying to left eye, right eye. No, a little too far apart, a little too close together. Honestly, by the time you figure out where the darn bird is, the bird is probably flown away. And you spent all your time trying to adjust the binoculars. What if you could just look into that beautiful screen? Just like how you used to videotape with the old camcorders where you'd flip out the screen and you'd be able to like follow along, follow the action. You can follow the action, you won't miss out on the action. And if you're like, ooh, this could be good. I better record this. And sure enough, you'll see your son kick the goal at the soccer game, or you'll see your daughter performing in the school marching band a football field away. Think about how cool it would be to have a video of that. And you're looking at the video close up, better than our cell phones can take, because you're getting that incredible 12-time optical zoom. You're getting the incredible high definition camera, but it's also your binocular as well. So you get all of this for under $100. If you've got kids that love to go outside and explore, give this to the kids. You got to keep the kids occupied this summer.
For sure.
The teenagers, maybe they're going to be, you know, making forts in the backyard or, you know, running around the block as the sun goes down. Say, why don't you take your night vision binoculars, kids, and tell us what you find. Oh, that'll get them out of the house for at least an hour, right?
Great idea.
Let me give you updates because these are going very, very quickly. How many we've sold today? Over 6,000 gone. And that means hundreds of you are placing your order right now. This is our final show of the evening. There's not one until the very end of the day. So if you're heading out for dinner or you've got plans tonight, make sure that if you drop it in your cart, you check out. If you don't check out, you might miss out on your favorite color, because the colors are going quick. Let me give you updates on the colors. Black and green, I think we are good to go in. Those are the most sort of, you know, fan favorite colors. If you want the red, how many do we have left in the red? Fewer than 500 in the red. In the purple, we only have a few hundred left in the purple, and the blue I'm really worried about. Okay, so blue is our best seller. It's also our most limited color on the day. You do not want to miss out if you have a favorite color. If you're starting to think, you know what, it's Father's Day in like 2 weeks. Right. What's the date for Father's Day?
15th.
It's the 15th this year. 2 weeks from tomorrow, you are going to have a panic attack saying, I forgot about dad or grandpa, my brother, my cousin, my son, my uncle, all those really important figures in your life. You're going to say, I forgot to do something for Father's Day. And then what are you doing? You're scrambling, you're walking around the mall, not fun, or you're trying to order something that ships like yesterday. And that's also not possible. Let us get this out to you. It's in stock. It's ready to ship. You'll have the coolest Father's Day gift ever. I got these from my dad. I think it was the first time we did it about 2 years ago. Right. Because he loves to do a little bird watching himself. When they go to the summer cottage on the lake, they go up to Lake Michigan. There's these really old cottages, and they love to just sit out on the old rickety porch, you know, maybe that front step, and they love to look at the wildlife that visits the lake. Sometimes they see deer visiting the lake. Sometimes they see the birds, the blue heron, and my dad is obsessed. Sometimes you can even see the fish jumping out there. He loves to look at it, but then he'll always, he would in the past, say, oh, you should have seen the bird that was in the lake today. You should have seen the deer that were by the lake today. I'm like, well, why don't you get a video? Well, now you can look, get close up, and take a video of it at the same time. And then it's easy to share the video if you want.
It's easy to share. Let me take you through everything that you're going to get. Real quick, I want you to realize there's a flap right here on the front. This is ruggedized, so it feels good in the hand, nice and stable. It's dust-proof because everything is sealed, so you don't worry about that. When you open up this flap right here, there's a micro SD card already installed. It's 64 gigabytes. That's double the size we usually offer for you. So that's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures, tens of thousands, in fact. That's going to be hours and hours and hours of 2.7K quad high definition video, which is more than double the quality of 1080p. Right above that is your charging port. So this is a built-in rechargeable battery. I will say I've been out here all day since midnight presenting this today's special, and I have not charged this one once, and it's been on every single hour of the day for every show that we've done. So it's really a long life battery, which we truly appreciate. You're gonna get home this really nice hard shell case. It zips up. You got a great little loop here. You can use this with a hook or maybe a carabiner and attach it to something that you're carrying. Maybe it's gonna be your cooler. This is soft on the inside and padded. You have a lanyard. So I love this really nice silky adjustable lanyard so it's comfortable to wear around your neck. By the way, I wanna make note of the fact the whole bundle is 2 pounds, but your Vivitar, they're only 14 ounces. Only 14 ounces, so less than one pound on your binoculars, which is really nice, makes them sleek and very portable and easy to carry. Look at this. You were talking about keeping the kids entertained. So in that video, we showed you that there was a kid on there. Did you see him? He had that helmet cam. Yeah. He had the helmet with the binoculars coming down. We include the helmet mount. So all you're gonna do is slide this right in, right here, and mount this right onto the helmet. And now you've got this fully adjustable. We include all of the screws and everything to do that. So these kids, they could be playing hide and seek at night in the dark. You can say, go find your friend. They can see each other because of that night vision, which is so cool. You're also getting your charging cable. I just showed you where to charge right here under that flap. You get a little cleaning cloth for your lenses, which I think is really nice. And then you also get this. This is a card reader. So when you're ready to share, because I know you just asked that question, pop out that micro SD card. All you do is push it in and it springs it out a little bit so you can pull it out. Insert it right here into the end of this card reader, and this is USB. Plug this into any Mac, PC, Chromebook, any computer that's out there on the market has a USB port, and then you can download all of your images. You can keep them right on your computer. Maybe you do the cloud, you can save them to the cloud, but you can email them to friends immediately or share on social media. So it's easy to share your footage. It's also easy to clear the card. So you can clear all the footage off the card once you've saved it somewhere, or just put in another card. A lot of us have micro SD cards at our house. I am so sick and tired of taking a 5-second video with my cell phone because my phone is giving me the message right now that I'm out of space. So instead of being able to shoot the entire soccer game, I actually missed a goal that my son kicked the other day. My husband saw it, thankfully, captured it. But this is gonna capture the whole game for you. You don't have to be tuned in just for that second. Just aim and go, and it's gonna shoot the entire time. And again, real quick, let me just show you. So I'm on my playback mode right here, and I'm not sure if you guys can see through this. I've got this beautiful flower right here. So you're gonna be able to see all of your images back. Go from this, I'm not sure if you can see. There you go, this to this.
Turn it just a little bit more. There you go.
Just a little angle is good on this one. And then take a look. This is your mode right here. So when I touch this, it shows me up in the left-hand corner that I have a video camera. That video camera next to it gives me a number. Can you see that number? It says 4 hours and 17 minutes that I can record in video mode because there's a lot of stuff already on here.
Wow.
If I tap this, it takes me into camera mode. I have enough space on that memory card to shoot 20,118 photos.
So you would never,
run out
video something for 4 hours on your cell phone.
Never.
You would never video the entire ballet recital.
Never. You would never
video the entire 4th of July parade. You would never video the entire family picnic, everything from all the, games and events. You would never video your entire drive through a national park looking at all the bison or the elk or maybe even grizzly bears in Alaska, Lori.
Right.
You would never do that on your phone because a lot of us, we only have limited storage on our phone. And then if you run out of storage and they tell you, oh, you cannot take this video, you can't take this picture, you have to delete things. And then we have to stop everything and figure out what we're gonna delete, what we're gonna save, and that's heartbreaking because those are our precious memories. And then you have to buy storage in the cloud because you're too lazy to do that. And then you spend $3.99 or $4.99 or $5.99 for the cloud. And then they tell you you're out of storage in the cloud, you have to go up a level. And they're like, I should have just had a Vivitar. I should have had a Vivitar camera. You're getting a camcorder, and you're getting binoculars, and you're getting a camera. So if you leave the house with one thing this summer, boating, sightseeing, traveling, taking a hike, taking a walk around the lake with the kids and the dog, take this. Then you'll never miss a moment. And if you are videotaping, and if you are recording, you're gonna get everything that close. So jump right in right now. We've got hundreds of you ordering. I know my dad loves this. The entire family's been loving it. They've been sending me videos. They just opened up the summer cabin, so I can't wait to see what they see this year. But this is something that if you do have a place with a view, almost every place with a view, if you rent one of those Airbnbs, what do they have right there by the window? They always have a pair of binoculars for you to enjoy. Why don't you bring your own? Turn your own house into an Airbnb.
Exactly, and capture memories in the process, right? So you're not just seeing, you're preserving and then reliving because you're shooting that video. So it is a binocular, it is a camcorder, and it's a camera all built into one. Simple and sleek, only 14 ounces. I've actually mounted mine to our tripod, but take a look at this. This is going to allow me to zoom in because keep in mind, this has 5x optical zoom, and it's got that 12 times digital zoom as well. So we're gonna zoom right into this little box right here. I see some driftwood in the background, just past the box. And take a look at this. This thing is all the way across the room, Sarah. And yet, look, I can still read it. I can still read every single word on that box from all the way across the room. So even if you just need viewing assistance, being able to see something that you can't necessarily see with the naked eye, you're gonna be able to see it with your Vivitar, and then you're gonna be able to capture it. So I'm gonna zoom all the way out here just to show you kind of where we started and where we went to. And if you don't mind, let's go ahead and turn off those studio lights, and we're gonna show you there's 7 levels of infrared night vision technology built right into this. And I even think in that low light mode, I mean, I think it looks good without, but I'm gonna tap it right here. This goes into that full illumination, takes a second to adjust. I'm gonna need to focus just a little bit here because it's just changed slightly. But take a look at this. I'm gonna be able to now zoom all the way in, and I can see all of that detail, even though we're in a darkened studio where I can't even see Sarah across the room. That's how dark it is in here. So look at the zoom that we have right here as I'm going into this box, which is crazy close. Oh, Sarah, are you in here?
I'm too close.
No, that's okay, that's okay. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yes, I know, I can't see. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit so I can see her. Where are you? There you are. Look at this girl. Oh my gosh. I keep blocking with my head, but I can't do it any other way. There we go. Look at that. So look, oh my gosh, I love that I can see you boogieing, dancing, partying. It's so funny because the video we caught over on the TV, Sarah, was my son in complete darkness, thinking he was getting away with dance moves, very similar to these. But we could see him because of the night vision. Really fun. Look at this. Yay. You got the moves, girl.
Oh, I was hoping I was in the dark. You guys saw all that?
We saw the whole thing.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
I videotaped it.
Dang,
I'll be posting it on social later.
Catches you doing stupid things all the time. But it would be fun, you know? Like maybe you hear a little noise in the dark outside your campsite and you're like, what is it? Is it a raccoon? Is it a deer? Is it a bear? Is it a little otter? I don't know. With your night vision goggles, this is basically what that is. You get all of this and you get it for under $100. Have you ever seen anything that's so fun, so unique? That's why we love this as a gift idea. If you've got someone with a birthday, a graduation gift, or maybe someone who's going on their anniversary cruise, get this for mom and dad. Is it their big 30th, 40th, 50th? I just went to my in-laws' 60th wedding anniversary.
Oh my
and
gosh,
you know
amazing.
what? These are the things that people love to take when they go on those travels. Or maybe it's you. Maybe you're going on a honeymoon. Maybe you're going on a fabulous vacation. Take the kids with you and then take these. Everyone can see. And that's the one thing I really love about this. This is not the binoculars of the old where you're like, I can't see. Where did it go? I can't see. Who just had these? Oh, now they don't fit my eyes. And then everybody has to readjust. Right? You have to like keep readjusting it. This is where everybody can share. You just instantly take a quick look. You see the whole view through that open, wide screen. It's like a camcorder that has a binocular attached to it. It's the coolest thing ever. We're getting really limited now on some of the colors, and we're moving on in less than a minute. Hi.
Hi. Hello. I'm just shooting a couple pictures.
Okay.
Last show in Florida, right? Here we go.
Yep.
Celebration time. So
almost on my way to PA, but this is what I'm going to be taking because I am looking forward to the wildlife in Pennsylvania.
I know, it's going to be amazing. I was thinking here we have coyotes and possums, and at my friend's house they saw some deer in the backyard. They have like a nature preserve, and I've been in that yard, and I'm like, I could never see those deer. My husband touched one button, brought me home the video. I got to relive it. And then they have these crazy owls. So all the different wildlife, right? It's so exciting to discover and then capture and relive it over and over again.
So have fun. Take it to a big game. Take it to a concert. If you're a soccer mom or dad and you're always out on the field and you're trying to record all the events your kids are doing, from recitals to gymnastics to maybe those fun outdoor games, you could record the entire game and then play it back for everyone to see. And it'll be like you're right there on the field with them. Jump in. We only do this once a year, right? That we do the Vivitar Today's Special. So don't wait for this another day, another year. It might be a year before it comes back. A $400 value that we're doing for $99. So $300 off. Thank you, Lori. What a great job. Sells out every single season. If you enjoy the flex pay, make